Abid Huck, and I'm here with the Secretary of Defense, the one, the only, Mr. Tim Howard. Who is your pick for this World Cup to take the trophy home?
I've gone on record and said I would take Spain or France against the field, and if you asked me for one,
I was in Chicago for the U.S. men's national team send-off weekend and somehow got to ask Tim Howard about his prediction for who was going to win the World Cup, his dark horse, the goal he still thinks about, and much, much more. But first, the entire weekend felt like American soccer trying to become something bigger than just a match. Let's get into it. Friday was the start of the weekend with an exclusive lunch with Tim where he talked about what it's like to see the World Cup come back to the US, and we even got to explore some of the activations surrounding the block party, like this cool floral sculpture by Mr. Flower Fantastic featuring the brand's flowers from Kentucky as well as the logo. This was stationed in downtown Chicago, right by the Bean, and was pretty cool to see.
Thank you for coming out. There's nothing better than getting people together to share in good company. Without further ado, we have some amazing guests, as I had mentioned. Here's Tim Howard. Resume. So you want to come up here and say some nice things? Of course, absolutely.
well, thank you all. Home field advantage, right? Not everyone can be in the stadiums. We hope to be in the stadium, but I went to 3 World Cups, and it's such an amazing, special opportunity for these players, but more than anything, the fans have the time of their life. It's still also sort of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the fans as well. And when I walked around today, and I've seen it in other countries, and I walked around today and I felt like this is home field advantage. I walked past the Germany hotel, and there's loads of fans outside just waiting to see them. I walk past the US hotel, there's loads of fans outside, and like you start to think like that's home field advantage. That's like before the game even kicks off tomorrow, they will feel this sense of pride, of love, of excitement that builds, and so we're all a part of that, and I just really appreciate it. So thank you.
Absolutely, thank you for being here. We appreciate
Cheers.
it. Yeah. Thank you, Tim, to Mr. Flowers Fantastic for this amazing installation and the amazing installation that you saw earlier. And
Saturday was the actual block party and game. There were US and Germany fans everywhere, brand tents, freebies, and cool experiences that were open and free to the public, even if you didn't have tickets to the game.
Feel free. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the
The game was hosted at Soldier Field in Chicago, and it's also where I got to catch up with Tim and where he answered some of my hard-hitting soccer questions.
Tim, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
We're going to get into some of the hard-hitting soccer questions. Who is your pick for this World Cup to take the trophy home?
Well, I've gone on record and said I would take Spain or France against the field, and if you asked me for one, I'd say Spain.
Okay, and do you have a dark horse contender?
Portugal's my dark horse. I think their manager, Roberto Martinez, is brilliant. It's Cristiano Ronaldo's, swan song. It's the last one, and they have a really good team. So, yeah.
Okay, and so tell me this. What was your most memorable career save?
One of the 16 that I made against Belgium.
That was an epic game.
Yeah.
Do you think the USA can get past the quarterfinals, our current best run in modern era format?
Well, yeah, the format's actually, is changing, and there's another game. Look, I think they can get to a quarterfinal on a really good run. Can they get beyond that into the semis? I think if you get to a quarterfinal, you can't bet against them.
Okay. And which current American striker would you least want to face?
Flo Balogun. I think he's a beast. I think we need him to carry us this tournament. I think he's up for it. He's been in good form the last couple of years. So yeah, Flo.
Okay. And as someone who's been there, done that, had an epic time in the World Cup, those 16 saves, what advice do you have to some of the guys who are out there on the field for us this year?
Gosh, they certainly don't need my advice, but I would tell them to embrace the moment. It's there's so much going on. The nation is behind them. There's going to be so much madness and craziness, and if they lock in and get it done, which they've proven they can do, then we'll be excited for them.
All right. And given all the talent we have coming up, who do you think starts for the U.S. men's national team in the next World Cup?
Well, as it is, I'm waiting for the team sheet to come out today. I think it'll be Matt Freese today, and then good gracious, it's anybody's guess. It's going to the starting goalkeeper for the U.S. is going to be named Matt. Okay.
Okay.
So that's all I got for you at the moment.
All right. We'll take it. And then one last question. I see the drip. I see the Cartier bracelets. I see the chains. Tell us a little bit about the look you got today.
Listen, it's just I'm a New York kid, man. So I did a few good things, and I try and treat myself to nice things once in a while.
All right, so we'll see you at the next Knicks game, maybe.
No, maybe no, because I'm traveling covering soccer, so probably not. I wish.
Okay. All right. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
What stuck with me wasn't just Tim's predictions about who would win the World Cup, though I definitely trust his more than my own, but how much soccer culture has changed here in America. American soccer is trying to build an entire culture around the US men's national team now. The matches, the merch, the food, the brands participating, the pre-game rituals, and everything in between. Some of it definitely feels pretty corporate, and that's okay, because a lot of it works for the fans. As the sport continues to grow here in the US, I think events like these are going to become more and more common, and we're going to see them at the MLS level.
Hey, we have Mr. Flower Fantastic here himself. That was incredible. That was Mr. Flower Fantastic. He's a New York-based floral artist who does large-scale installations. You can see his work at the New York Botanical Garden and here in Chicago for Jim Beam. This soccer ball and the Jim Beam installation piece in downtown Chicago are incredible. Ah, self-goal.
Green Bay sucks! Green Bay sucks! Green Bay sucks!
I'm going to try to keep doing these kinds of interviews with interesting people across dimensions. Sports, design, hotels, restaurants, whatever weird room I'm allowed into next. So subscribe if that's your thing.